How about the Brooklyn Conservatory? Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. What a treat. What a treat. My name's David McAtee, and I'm General Counsel of AT&T, and it's my honor to serve as co-chair along with David of this great event. We are here tonight to recognize and pay tribute to the importance of pro bono in our profession. Now, I want to make sure we thank PBI, those who work so hard to make this evening possible, our sponsors, and each of you in the audience who believes in the importance of pro bono. At AT&T, next year we'll be celebrating our 10th anniversary of our formal pro bono program, and we can't wait. Since that program was founded, it has grown by leaps and bounds, touching every corner of our country. And now with the addition of our new colleagues at Warner Media, we have found colleagues who feel just as passionately about pro bono as we do. I've been asked to talk a little bit about the AT&T pro bono program, and I think the best way for me to do that is to give you an example of the work that our lawyers have done alongside dedicated professionals in the nonprofit community and outside counsel. I'll tell you one story. This story takes place a few years ago. A 41-year-old woman in Honduras, I'm going to use the name Carmen. Carmen was living in Honduras years ago, about 5, 6, 7 years ago. She was a mother and a grandmother. She lived with her 11-year-old daughter. Her eldest daughter lived nearby with her son, Carmen's grandson. Living in Honduras, Carmen began to be tormented by one of the many gangs that operated freely in that country with impunity. While she resisted, over time the gangs put forward to her a terrible choice. The choice was either you join our criminal enterprise or we will kidnap your daughter. Faced with that choice, Carmen made the only decision that she could. It was to take her 11-year-old daughter and flee to the United States. But the only way she could get to the United States was to pay a man that she never met $6,000 to smuggle her to this country. Once she reached this country, she recognized that she needed someone, a lawyer, to settle her citizenship. So she found a law firm that she thought would take care of her needs, would take care of she and her 11-year-old daughter. And she paid that law firm the very last dollars that she had, $1,200, to assist her in settling her citizenship in this country. Unfortunately, that law firm gave her bad advice. That law firm did not advise her to seek asylum. Instead, that law firm advised her to go down a different route to gain a visa. That visa was ultimately denied, and unfortunately, it was denied after the one-year period in which Carmen could have received asylum in this country. In the meantime, her eldest daughter, back in Honduras, was facing the same choice from the same gang. Join us, or we will kidnap your child. So her daughter also fled to the United States, joining Carmen in the U.S. The four of them lost, alone, without dollars, and abandoned by the legal system. That is when a group of lawyers came together and changed their lives. AT&T lawyers, outside counsel from Latham & Watkins, and lawyers from the National Immigrant Justice Center. Working up the case from top to bottom, doing all the things that you would hope a lawyer would do in that situation. They built a compelling case, not only that this family was entitled to asylum in this country, but that due to ineffective assistance of counsel, the one-year deadline, the one-year bar, should not be held against them. I'm happy to report today that that family now resides in this country as asylum citizens of this country. They've received work authorizations and now they're here. It's a powerful story, but it's one that's repeated again and again when lawyers take their time to dedicate themselves, their firms, their colleagues, to pro bono. We are here tonight to pay tribute to that. The honorees tonight represent that. I've never heard a more compelling example than what we heard from Brian Ferguson this evening. So with that, I want to turn the microphone over to the rest of our program. It's my honor to be here, and it's my honor to turn the microphone now over to Eliza Garza at Macy's, who will present our next award winner. Thank you very much.